Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for March 2023. Hope you guys are well. I am going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there, so just take what resonates for you and do leave the rest for someone else. Also keep in mind that if these events are not occurring right now, they could very well occur in the next few weeks because this is predictive in nature. So let's get started. Spirit, can you give me the energy of Leo? What would you like Leo to know for March? All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Three of Cups in the reverse. Let's see what's crossing that. What's crossing this, Spirit? Crossing the Three of Cups. The Ace of Swords. Okay. So possibly a conversation. It may not make you very happy, or you could be having a conversation because you're unhappy about something and you're getting clarification. Let's see what's happened in the past. I do see clarity coming in for you. And that clarity will come through communication of some sort. I can say also that the energy is a little bit stuck. It doesn't feel like it wants to come out very readily. All right, so in the past, we have the Ace of Coins reversed. So there's been a loss, could have been a breakup, or it could have been a loss of money. Whatever this is, you're not very happy about it, but you're going to get some kind of communication that's going to be, it's going to bring in a lot of clarity. Now, this is all happening because of the Knight of Wands reversed. So there could be somebody here that you may have thought was a bit of a player. I do see a lack of communication, and that's why this is happening. That communication is going to come in. Let's look at what's on your mind. Yeah, it's going to bring a lot of clarity to a situation that you're not feeling happy about. What's on your mind is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, so you may have found out something that was deceptive, something that was, somebody was acting a bit sneaky. You're thinking about this. Somebody may have sabotaged the connection or sabotaged your finances in some way. Either way, you do realize it, you know about it. It could even be self-sabotage for that matter. But whatever this is, I do feel that it's out in the open, at least to you. You're aware of it. And it could be you're hoping that it's over, that there's not going to be any more of that energy. Now, what's coming in March is Temperance. Yeah, that's healing. Healing, finding your balance. So that's good energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You don't have to be, though. They could be somebody that has it in their chart, or maybe it's just all about the healing for you. Healing and finding the balance. Let's see how you're showing up. I feel like you're keeping things pretty quiet, like you're kind of holding things to, you know, close to the chest. Is that what they say? Close to the vest or something. All right, so you're showing up with the Six of Wands, which is good energy. That tells me that you are feeling like you're going to be successful in whatever this is. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Two of Wands in the reverse. Somebody might have been a bit two-faced. This is somebody who either feels that you didn't choose them or they didn't choose you. They're making a decision, though. Somebody's being very decisive. Spirit's advice, you have the Hermit in the reverse. Spirit is saying that communication is key here, but it needs to come from a healed perspective. All right, so let's see what your outcome is. Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Coins. So a situation that has haunted you, a situation that you may have experienced a lot of anxiety about. I feel like, so there's two things I'm getting here. There may be a situation that you were worried about, very concerned about, stressed out. It was haunting you. You may very well be leaving this situation or this person out in the cold. If you feel that you were left out in the cold by somebody, I feel like it did bother you very much for quite some time, and now you're kind of like, I don't even really care. If this has to do with a loss of money, again, if you've experienced the loss of money, I feel like you're not going to really care. There's a reason for that. There's going to be some kind of communication that's going to bring clarity. And it could also be that it could also be that as you leave someone out in the cold, it's going to cost them financially. So, and you're aware of this. All right, bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Now, this is underlying energy. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but this as an underlying energy tells me that you're very goal-directed. You're not being swayed by your emotions. You're very much making decisions that are head over heart. And this is to do with honesty as well, especially with communication. So I feel like this communication that you're going to either give or get is going to be very honest, very direct. For some of you, this could mean an attorney is involved. This could be legal, and this could be an attorney. Some of you may be getting an attorney. Maybe you're fed up and you're now walking away from a situation, or you've experienced a loss financially due to, somebody sabotaging or acting deceptively, and you are now getting an attorney involved. Some of you may have done something you shouldn't have done. Now, that's not for most of you, and it's been revealed, and you have to have legal representation. All right, so I'm going to clarify. Spirit wants the Three of Cups here in reverse. I do feel like you've been keeping to yourself a little bit. You're not very happy about whatever this situation is as you move into the month. We have the Three of Coins, and we have the King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're showing up here in the reverse. I don't think that you will stay in that manner because I see success coming in for you. But whatever this situation was, it had to do with a contract. So it could be financial. And you're not happy about this contract. You're not happy, and your energy is more low vibrational. For some of you, like I said, you've conducted yourself deceptively, and it's been discovered. But for others of you, this has to do with relationship, and I feel like you are kind of frozen. You're not taking action. You're a bit unhappy. You may be isolating, and this has to do with either a established foundation or a marriage. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here? All right, we have the Knight of Swords. We have, again, the Nine of Swords reversed. Now, that's in your outcome. And then we have the Star, sign of Aquarius. But, yeah, this communication that you're going to get is going to bring you clarity. It's what's going to relieve your worry. It's going to take you out of this feeling of being so upset and so stressed. Somebody's going to come forward and they're going to speak truth. I'm hearing a lot of honesty and truth is going to be spoken. And I feel like it's going to bring balance and healing. It's going to relieve your worries, and it's also going to provide you with hope. Yeah, you're in a bad place and somebody is going to communicate with you. It's going to give you a sense of hope and relieve the worries that you're experiencing. Why is the Ace of Coins in reverse? So it's going to be very helpful communication. It could be you doing that. Maybe you've worried about doing it in the past, but now you're going to be the one coming forward to speak your truth, and it's going to take the worry out of a situation. All right, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the 8 of Cups. So in spite of the fact that there was love here, there was an ending. There was no stability. The love that I'm seeing was, it was kind of an immature. It could have been a false start that ended rather quickly because someone walked away. For some of you, I'm seeing someone who may have walked away from a family situation. There could have been a baby or a child involved, and someone walked away and ended a connection. And that would have happened in the recent past. All right, so let's see why the Knight of Wands is in the reverse. This is why everything's happening. All right, we have the 5 of Swords reversed and the World. Yeah, something ended so that something else could begin. And I feel like someone has been not speaking because they're trying to avoid conflict. There could be some narcissistic energy here that is that you're avoiding. Yeah, I feel like someone walked away. They put an end to a situation in order to just end the conflict. There was a lot of concern, worry, stress, and there was conflict. And now I feel like there's a lack of communication because you don't want more conflict. And you may not want to deal with somebody who's being very prideful or arrogant, argumentative. The lack of communication is, after this ending, is solely about avoiding conflict. Why is the 7 of Swords in reverse for Aries? Now, this is what's on your mind. All right, we have the 6 of Coins reversed, and we have the 7 of Cups. So what's on your mind? The confusion, there was confusion about something, and it's been cleared up because some kind of truth came out. Somebody was not behaving properly, and it's come out into the open. And you think about this because now you're seeing it more clearly. You're understanding why things were unbalanced. You're understanding why there was not an equal give and take. It was because there was deception involved. Lying, cheating, stealing, something of that nature. You're hoping that that has ended. Yeah, you're hoping that that's ended. Somebody may have had options, and you're hoping that those, and they may have been given their energy to more than one situation, and you're hoping that all of that has ended, that that's over. It's not going to occur again. You don't want to deal with that situation. And so I feel like it may not have been options. It could have just been that there was somebody who was a workaholic even, or they were given to some situation, but it caused you to feel shortchanged. And you think about it, it goes around and around your mind, and this is where that worry has come in. But you're going to get messages. You're going to get a message or messages that's going to change all of that. Let's see why Temperance is here. Now, this is your month. So, Spirit, show me March for Leo. Show me March for Leo. Again, I'm seeing that the energy doesn't want to readily come forward. You know, everybody else's readings, things have been like flying out of the deck, but yours, it's like some stuck energy that is here. So I want to point that out. All right, let's see. All right, so Leo, we are starting here. We have the Two of Coins. We have the Five of Cups reversed. The Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Wands. The Nine of Wands reversed. Seven of Coins reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. Now you have it in the upright in your outcome. And we have Temperance. So I see you kind of coming into the month of March. You're doing a lot of healing. And I feel like you're really trying to balance your energy. You are trying to balance out your emotions with your thoughts, also with actions. And so you're kind of weighing up the pros and cons here. I do see that you've gone through a lot of sadness and grief, a lot of, you know, stress, but you're kind of turning the corner. You're healing and you're gaining your balance. You're turning the corner, and now you're beginning to think about love again. You may be thinking about a soulmate. You may be looking at new options. But I see you gaining your balance and healing in the first week of March. There will be a very positive change that is going to occur in the second week of March. And it's going to take you in a different direction. Now, you have the Two of Wands here. What's approaching you is the Two of Wands in reverse. So this may have been somebody who walked away from you or you walked away from, but I feel like it's being revisited. That situation is transforming. You could have travel in the second the second week of March. And if you do, I feel like it's going to bring about very positive changes. But I am definitely seeing that things are going to move in your direction, and it's because you're healing. You're lifting out of this depression or this feeling of sadness, and it's opening up new opportunities for you. I am seeing it in the third week of March. You're overcoming a lot of problems, and it's because you're moving differently. As you move differently from a more healed perspective, there's a lot of growth, and I see things changing dramatically and in a very positive manner. There could be something cyclical about this thing that is occurring as well. So keep that in mind. I also see that you're reconciling the hurt that you've experienced, especially if this is with somebody that didn't choose you. You're reconciling that. You're overcoming it, and you're putting it in the past. I am seeing that there is a sense of impatience. There's a sense of impatience in the third week, and it has to do with a lack of investment. Either you're not investing or this other person might not be investing. So I'm seeing you become very impatient in the third week. And I do see that by the fourth week, there is an opportunity for reconciliation and healing. There's an opportunity to bring everything back into balance. I'm also seeing in that fourth week that you are still continuing to do a lot of healing on yourself. And I see that you are coming back to who you are on a soul level. I'm seeing a ascension of sorts. From a time where you didn't invest because of pain and hurt. You're overcoming that. And I see you coming back to yourself. I see you healing, and there's an ascension by the end of the month. Now, if this has to do with money or finances, I am seeing you finding balance in this situation. I see you kind of weighing up the pros and cons. Whatever this was caused you to feel unhappy and to feel out of sorts. And now you're kind of refocusing, you're changing. Again, I'm seeing that there will be a positive change in the second week. You could wind up traveling, and that's going to bring you a lot of positive change. So you may travel for your job, or you may choose a totally different job or different position perhaps in your job. But there's some change that has to do with you being chosen in a job. In the for those of you that are, you know, looking at this from a money or job perspective, I see it's going to be very fortuitous. It's like your karma. It's good karma that's coming in for you. And it's going to lead to a lot of growth, and it's going to overcome problems that you've had in this job or in these finances in the past. I do see, again, that impatience about investing something. You're holding back from investing. This is because you've been burnt. You've already been burnt, and you don't want that to happen again. If you have lost money, and it looks like you might have been kind of having to, you might have had to juggle your money a little bit, especially for the first 3 weeks of March. But that's changing, and the money will come through at the end of March. And you will be very happy. You're going to be very grateful and happy. It's going to bring more balance to you. And this is a gift that's being given to you because of good karma. So anything that you've lost in those first 3 weeks is going to be returned. So let's see how you are showing up. We have the Six of Wands. Show me Leo's energy. Yeah, you're not giving up your energy very readily, Leo. All right, so we have the Hermit. We have, again, the Six of Wands. Wow, that's really... So, Leo, you're going to be feeling very successful in March. And then we have the Fool in reverse. So, you're going to be feeling really successful. I see this communication coming in. And I see... it is coming from a healed perspective, which is what Spirit's advice is here too. So you're getting a lot of repeating cards, and this tells me, Leo, that your energy is really strong. Whatever this communication is going to make you feel so very, very successful. You're going to be on cloud 9 because it's exactly what you've been searching for. It's the answer to what you've been searching for. And I'm seeing that there's a new beginning that's trying to come into play. It's going to be a little scary for you, but it's also going to take you right down that road of success. So there's a new beginning that's trying to come in of some sort, whether relationship or in work or in money. But I see it trying to come in, and it's making you feel like you're on cloud 9. Why is the Two of Wands here in reverse? Now, this is the energy that's coming towards you. All right, we have the Nine of Cups reversed. We have Justice, sign of Libra, and we have the Tower. Okay, so this may have been somebody who did not choose you, and now they found out that the grass was not greener on the other side. They have been dealt a bit of karma here. Yeah, they have. And it's caused a Tower moment for this person. This is the same person that's re-entering here about the middle of the month. So I do feel that this person could have a drinking issue as well. They particularly drink when they're alone. It stems from it stems from abandonment issues. I do feel like they're going to realize that, and that's going to cause a big upset in their life because it's going to require change. Yeah. For some of you, I see that this person, you may be hiring a lawyer or an attorney, or they might. It looks like you could be meeting an attorney, or this person could be an attorney or work within the courts in some manner. I definitely see, though, that this person they've gotten their karma. They definitely have gotten their karma. They have found out that the grass is not greener on the other side. Whatever they moved towards that was not with regard to you, Leo, it wasn't what they thought it was, and they didn't like the result of it. So this person is going through a tower moment. Their whole world has been just shaken up. Wow. All right, so let's see what Spirit's advice is. We have the Hermit in reverse. Now, you obviously are taking Spirit's advice, and that advice is to communicate, but from a healed perspective. And this is what's going to bring you success. Why is the Hermit here in reverse? Right. Yep, the Death card. Ten of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed. So your advice is to communicate from a healed perspective in a situation that is transforming or has ended. It's either you may be receiving communication about an ending that's going to resolve the problems that you've been having, but it will require you it could be that somebody's not listening, somebody's not hearing, somebody's not listening, they're not willing to talk. And that was the problem, or that is the problem. But what Spirit is saying is that these problems can be resolved, but not if you're being a bitch. Not if you're not listening, not if you're not willing to discuss. Spirit's telling you to communicate, but from a healed perspective, to transform these issues that are problematic. If you want to solve the problem, if you want to transform it, you have to communicate, but from a healed perspective. That's the key. Don't shut this person down. Don't shut it down by not being open to what the other person has to say. And don't be bitchy. That's what Spirit's saying. I'm pretty sure Spirit didn't say it in exactly those terms. Those are Victoria terms, but you get what I'm saying. All right. So let's clarify your outcome. Oh, you got the Knight of Wands in reverse again. Now, that's why everything is happening. So there's been an avoidance of communication here. All right, so we have the Two of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. And we have the Strength. Yeah, okay, so if you want to, that makes a lot of sense. So you're going to get on the same page here with somebody. This is somebody that either you left out in the cold or they left you out in the cold. There was an abandonment here. There's been abandonment. The abandonment feeling is coming from the lack of communication. Whoever it is that hasn't been communicating and has felt abandoned is going to do the reaching out, whether that's you or them. But whoever has refused the communication, and it may even be you, I see that person doing the reaching out, having the strength to do that, overcoming their own problems here, working things out. somebody is going to find the courage and the strength to do that, to reach out after not talking. So that's why we're seeing this reconciliation. You're going to have that opportunity. And I think that you're going to, a lot of you are going to heal this situation. Others of you, I feel like you're not going to invest and you're just going to work on your own healing. But either way, I see someone having the courage and the strength to put their problems behind them, no longer, allowing the past to haunt them, overcoming those issues, and whoever has been refusing the communication is going to likely reach out. I am seeing you getting on the same page with this person. So even if you decide that you're going to move forward into your own healing and not invest in this situation, I see you at least resolving problems with them, working things out in that manner. And it's going to take a lot of courage and strength to do that. Now, if this is financial or job related, that situation is transforming. And I feel like you're going to be on the same page with whoever you're dealing with. This person has avoided because they have a great fear of abandonment. And it might be you that has that fear. But I see those problems resolving, no longer haunting you. And it's coming about through overcoming your own issues, overcoming this fear of abandonment, overcoming the problems that were haunting you. And it's going to take a lot of courage and strength to do that, but I see you doing it. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. So I can see that there's been a lot of conflict here. You may feel that you're fighting other people, that other people are interfering and getting involved. I'm also seeing a lot of defensiveness, and that's underlying this. But in addition to that, there's this sense of you standing your ground and stepping into your power. And I do like that for you a lot, Leo. So I'm going to pull an oracle card and we'll see if there's any further guidance or information that you need to know. I don't know why that was turned. Pulling for Leo. Okay. Let's try that again. Pulling for Leo. All right, Leo, let's see what we have. Oh, we have blessed. It's number 22. 22 comes out to 4, and 4s are about stability. So your card is blessed. I'm going to hold it up where you can see it because I think it's very pretty. All right. And I'm going to read that for you directly from the book. Because I think these messages are just very on point this go around. All right, so the essential meaning of this card, it's something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. It's a grace that is unforeseen. It's a gift from Spirit. That's very nice, beautiful. All right, so the oracle message. There are moments in life when out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of those times or any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. Now your relationship message, if this has to do with relationship for you, it says you are moving toward a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. Yeah, that's that transformation. All right, this is also a sign that even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. Right there. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. Your prosperity message, if this deals with job, career, money, it says unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. I love that. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now and don't forget to share them. Now, your protection message for everybody, it says humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. And then you will be blessed. Wow, that's that healed perspective. Okay, so you're being gifted by Spirit, Leo, and in all ways here, whether this is relationship or money. And so, you're being called to be humble, to accept this, to surrender to it, and to be humble. So hopefully this has been helpful to one of you, all of you. You've got something new that's emerging as well here. That's that gift. So, it's a good reading. I like this reading for you. All right. If this has resonated with you in any way, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do so. I would really appreciate that. And until I see you guys in your regular weekly readings, namaste.